This channel supports 8-Bit Salute and Operation Supply Drop. Please help us raise money to help support our men and women in service throughout the world. Operation Supply Drop, making fun where there is none. What up, everybody? This is your boy Black Magus, and so continuing in my backlog, I've been revisiting some games that I've bought, played, but never finished. Dropped for several different reasons. Some I just like. Other stuff came out like Watch Dogs and they took precedence over that game, or like Killzone Shadowfall. Played it and was like, yep, it's Killzone. Don't know why I bought it and dropped it. Speaking of Killzone, by the way, I tried to play it some more and I just had to say fuck that game because it does something that I really hate for a lot of first-person shooters to do, and that is to platform. This is the side tangent. First-person shooters aren't good for platforming. The perspective is bogus because, you know, and I can have fun with first-person shooters. That being said, even I know one of the fatal flaws of first-person shooters is that it's not really first-person. It's said to be because you're looking as if you're looking through your eyes, but you have no peripheral vision. You have no lateral awareness. It's just all a camera panning in a closed, blocked off view. So therefore, to try to platform in such a view is ridiculous because you will never be able to properly judge distances. And I know some games are good at making up for that. Like I noticed Doom has always been good at that because it kind of fudges the distances and it'll give you the quick, he'll reach out and grab a ledge real quick type thing. Some other things do that. And Killzone tries to does that, but it does it poorly. Very poorly. I'm not that far in Killzone, and I never will get that far. It's funny because all Killzones, I've gotten to like a good, no more than midpoint of the game. And it's just been something about it, just like, yo, I see why people like this, but it's just not for me type of thing. In particular with Shadowfall, I got to the platforming thing, which was just really ridiculous. It was dumb. It required you to time your jumps and watch from getting hit from something. It's just like, this doesn't work. It's bad platforming. At least to me, it was bad platforming. Of course, I will admit too that I'm not the greatest of gamers, but I just didn't. Yeah, I felt like this is a waste of time. Me having to go through this puzzle platforming in a first-person shooter, and it does. I do it with damn near everything. I did it with Call of Duty too. The snow shit. I was just like, really, y'all want me to do this up the mountain? Like I almost quit that part with Modern Warfare 2 because it was just like, no. That's one of the things I liked about Battlefield, that they don't really do that. At least Battlefield 3 and 4 didn't really require you to do platforming like that. So kudos to you for understanding that a first-person shooter game should be played mostly as a first-person shooter and not as a platformer. You know, this is St. Mirror's Edge. Anyway, so Assassin's Creed, yeah, went off on that tangent. It's good. Unity in particular is what I played. And you know, it does the things that annoy me about Assassin's Creed, the bugs, some of the story beats, some of the mission structures, the obsession with all this extra stuff layered on top of it. You know, that stuff bugs me. But it's still a good game, and that's the funny part about it, is that Ubisoft still makes good games. What they do is they don't make impressive games, I guess you could say, because they milk certain things to a point where you kind of get tired. Like Watch Dogs, again, like I said, not a bad game. I actually enjoyed it. But they do so much of the Assassin's Creed stuff, and they do so many things that they've been commonly known to do as Ubisoft that you kind of get tired of it. It's like you just reskin yourself. I think that's one of the reasons why I didn't buy into the Division like I thought I would, because certain elements of it just seems like reskins of ideas that they've done before. Could be that they use all these multiple studios that all share the same properties and things like that. I don't know what it is, but it's just something about Ubisoft games now is like they're solid, but they just feel way too generic, and that's the feeling that I got from Assassin's Creed Unity, was that there was a generic feeling about it, and it's sad because I like the Assassin's Creed series. I like the way they go through different time periods and things like that, and touch on parts of history and whatnot. Mechanically speaking, the games are pretty cool. There's still the issues with the jumping and all that direction, but for the most part, combat's cool. There's a lot of cool things to it. But at this point, Assassin's Creed has gotten to a point where it's pretty stale and generic, and that's just Ubisoft's thing right now. It's being stale and generic. With great ideas, they have great ideas, and the execution just comes like, you could do a lot more. You got this great premise. Go ahead and take a chance. Do something different. And they just don't. They just put this great idea in a mode, and I don't know why. I wish they wouldn't. But, hey, Unity, not bad. Now I gotta get Syndicate and see that, because I've beaten every Assassin's Creed on console. Or at least the major release ones, I should say. Didn't beat the handheld ones. Didn't play them for the most part. Although I did play the one with the black chick. I can't remember the name of it, but I ended up getting rid of my Vita, so didn't finish it. Actually, I did almost finish it, but it crashed, and I had to start all over again. And you know how I feel about that. I don't want to do that shit again. I was on the last chapter too. On the last chapter, which is so fucking sucking. That almost happened to me with Unity as well. I would have been so pissed if it did. So pissed, but yeah, still moving through the backlog. Clearing out some stuff to just trade in or give away and things like that. But no, Assassin's Creed Unity, it was solid. It's just Ubi. Yeah. But we'll see what else I'll be coming up with. Anyway, as always, you guys hit me up. Let me know what you think, and I'll holler at you later. This your boy Black Makers, and I'm out. Deuces.